Alright, welcome back to Skyrim. So in the last episode, we actually finally made it to Whiterun. We did some odd jobs around town, did some selling. We spent some gold, bought some spells, and now we're going to go hunt down a group of bandits that have been harassing the Khajiit caravans, which should be in this area, as was indicated by the journals we picked up at the other rival bandits' camps. We've already dealt with the Seducers, so this will be the Saints from the Saints and Seducers anniversary update thingy. I actually don't know if we've been this way yet. Yeah, we haven't. We've explored up here a little bit. Of course, we've been around here. Our travels have not taken us this way, though. So that's the Western Watchtower. Not destroyed yet because the dragon hasn't attacked. I believe what is making it look exactly like this is Rin's Western Watchtower. There's a fort up ahead, too. A ruined little homestead. Interesting. I do wish that there were a few more, like, little harmless, uninhabited ruins dotted about Skyrim like this. A lot of the ruins that you encounter are inhabited. Don't really come across anything like this. It's just a random destroyed building in the middle of nowhere. Got some gold from that chest. Not a lot, but some. Yeah, I'm having a stroke. I just wish that there were a few more places like that.
Skyrim weather at its finest.
Yeah, a bit of rain is actually kind of nice. I rather like it. Looks like we have some bandits at this fort. Want to deal with them real quickly, Lucian? I'll take that enthusiastic battle stance as a yes. Let's do it. Oh, you didn't get on top of the wall like I was hoping you would. Let's not get sniped by the archers. Oh, speaking of archers, that one almost shot me. And that one did shoot me. Fuck. Alright. Try that again. This time summon Magnus somewhere a little bit more useful. There. Oh. Ow! You bitch. I hate archers. Have I ever expressed that sentiment before? Probably have quite a bit, I imagine, because I really don't like them. Anybody around here? Oops. I let go of my mouse button way too early. Could you stop moving? How dare you? You Fuck you. Fuck you. Although that second one was more directed toward me because it was my lack of aim that caused me to miss. How dare you kill my skeleton? Oh. I think I was shooting at Lucian anyway. Sorry, buddy, you're just dressed up like a bandit right now, a little bit. Are you okay? He'll be fine. Alright. So as I said in the last episode, it's been a little while since I've done a lot of Skyrim recording. So, a little bit rusty. Not terribly so, but a little bit. Just have to get used to maintaining my distance again, which should be easy enough since we have the perk that lets us summon our skeleton from rather far away. I say I gotta work on maintaining my distance before I get right up in her face. Although, to be fair, it would have been a little bit tricky to hit her between Magnus standing in the way and also the stairs kind of obscuring my line of sight a little bit. I'll take that mead. In fact, I'll drink it now. Yeah, I'm already bloody. How dare they? Just gonna drop down. I don't have blink, otherwise I would have blinked down. I should have bought blink. I have the money for it. I should have done. Ah, well. My rationalization for not buying it last time was that I wouldn't want to use it too much with a follower, because they'll have to run and keep up with me as I teleport around. But for little things like that, it wouldn't be a big deal. Archer. Sorry, Lucian.
Die already, so I can you pay for this. You can't hide.
Ah, God damn it. I thought I was going to get away from them and actually heal myself, which would have been really, really fun. But alas. Let's try not to knock Lucian down immediately this time. I applied mage armor, right? I did. Lucian got himself knocked down, and I just got stabbed in the face before shot with flame. Alright, again. We are a bit squishy at the moment. Ow. I think somebody was reacting to Magnus with the, that's creepy, I tell you. Oh. Okay. Out of magicka. Oh, good kill, Lucian. Get him, Lucian. Or not. Fair enough. I will be taking your spoils now, bandits. Oh, before I forget. My spell can actually get this one open. Flame suppression. That would be rather handy. Fire is a rather commonly used element. If you're wondering why I didn't apply my elemental flame when I was dealing with this mage here, it was because I didn't see her flame in the save where I was still alive, that is, until after she cast it, so it would have been a little bit meta for me to preemptively cast it. Dwarven bow. That'd be a nice find if I was an archer of some sort. I should keep my eyes open for a better sword for Lucian. He's still using his starter iron sword. Also, any better armor for him would be nice. Preferably light. I don't do a ton of sneaking, but I would rather have the option to be a bit sneaky when it's needed than have him clanking about with a set of heavy armor, giving us away. 14 damage on this dagger. How much does your sword do? 12. It's not a big improvement. It has a shorter range. So let's keep our eyes open for something a little bit better than that. Are you okay?
I just cook and clean and do whatever it is they ask of me.
Okay. Bandits had an old lady cook who is surprisingly wholesome. I will keep her alive because she seems pretty harmless. It's an iron dagger.
Someone do
Oh.
something.
Watch out.
Is this over? Did we win?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I don't want to give you a great sword either because you're kind of a half-caster. Might actually be a good idea to give you some potions now I'm thinking about it. Because I believe I have... Actually, I don't have... Ooh, I really don't have a ton of them. here, you may have 5 of these and 2 of these. So there, now you have a little bit of a supply. Not entirely sure where he came from, so just gonna keep my guard up. So he might have been from down here, so there might be more. Nice little environmental storytelling here. Are these cheese wedges actually vanilla? Because I don't remember seeing them. Yeah, this ref was last defined and changed by Skyrim.esm, so it is. Huh. Even after all these years of playing Skyrim, you notice little extra details like that. That leads outside, although I probably just waded through poo water, which is somewhat unfortunate. There goes candlelight again, but we're going to be leaving this building soon. There was another building, though, so let's see where that goes. First, check the name of this cell, Greymore. If this is going to be like Greymore Prison, we'll go in. If it's Greymore again, then... Okay, yeah, we'll go in. Get my candlelight ready, get some mage armor ready, and get Magnus prepped in hand.
Come on. See what you're made of. What matter of this? Gross.
I like that reaction. I think I kind of helped kill Magnus inadvertently there because of my little AoE, but oh well. He still distracted him, which was kind of the point. Ooh, orcish sword. I would be tempted to give him the chainmail because it's technically light armor, but same kind of reason applies. I don't really want him clanking around, and realistically, chainmail would be jingle-jangling a bit. So for the time being, I'm going to say no to the chainmail. I definitely need an upgrade to that spell. Ow! Okay, let's get a little bit of shock resistance going here. Staff of Reanimation. I really do like the look of the Conjuration staves, but that one isn't particularly useful. Our Staff of Yerick Galderson still is, because it gives us that little blessing of Yerick Galderson. Novice Robes of Destruction and Alteration. I believe this is a Creation Club thing as well. Yeah, it cheapens the cost of Destruction and Alteration, but that's not very useful to us because our Archmage robes cover all of the schools of magic in a slightly better way. Yeah, faster magic over generation 2. And then we also have our shawl here, which gives a little 50 points of magicka, which if you haven't figured out, that's the replacement for the hood for the set. That's an expert lock. I'm not going to be able to get that open with my spell, so we're just going to have to pick it the old-fashioned way. Fuck. I do not like lock-picking minigames. It should just be a skill check. Even if that does mean that you can't open locks that are above your skill check, I'm fine with that. Just take away the minigames. Some potions. Not terrible finds. They're going to be somewhat valuable. Let's get our candlelight ready. I don't know why there'd be anything in the cells, because they're, well, prison cells, so presumably anything valuable will be taken from them, but I'm going to check them anyway, because you never know. Case in point to the whole no valuables in them. Although, immediately contradicting that, you have some gold. Also, this one right here had like a ring and some gold. I believe this just leads to the main fort. Yeah, okay. Well, it seems like we are done with this fort. Maybe it will be taken back under Imperial control now that we're actually done here and we've cleared out the bandits. That's rather pretty lighting that's going on there. I'm just taking a moment to kind of admire that. Because with the parallax textures and then the way the light's shining and the god rays are kind of, you know, going between the wood there, it just looks nice. I don't know technical terms, by the way, when it comes to like cinematic stuff and lighting. I just think it looks nice. So don't get mad at me if I was not using the terms 100% correctly. How dare you? I can summon too. What was your deal? Just a random guy. 29 points of armor rating. Is that better than what Lucian has now? 26. It's a little bit better. I kind of prefer the look of the Gambeson though, so I'm going to leave that on him. Because it's just a little bit better, the Highwayman male. Now we have a fog building up too.
What's the fastest cake in the world? It's gone. Get it? Because it's gone. Oh, I kept myself up.
I appreciate a good pun from time to time. Although me saying from time to time is a little bit of an understatement. I like good puns pretty much all the time. And people sometimes hate me for it, but I don't care. Puns are fun. Don't mind me casually walking into the rock there. I had auto walk on and was taking a sip of my water. It's actually a rather pretty morning with the way that like the sunlight is kind of going through the fog like this. What's going on here? Imperial Stormcloaks and... Ah, I think we found our bandits. Try not to hit the soldiers. Ah. I thought that, for some reason, I was looking at that and was thinking it was Lucian, even though he wears very different armor. So, apologies for that really dumb death. Let's get the skeleton going. Archer. Missed me. I won't be as concerned if I hit a Stormcloak, but I'm trying not to hit the Imperials the most. Morris isn't a big fan of Stormcloaks because racism is a big part of what they believe in. I think I got all the bandits. Maybe. I heard somebody say you're mine. Was that a Stormcloak or was that a bandit?
Another wizard. A wizard named Thorn living in some sewers somewhere. It's not much going on, but it's something.
I don't think I picked up a journal here yet. He might be commenting on the journal from the last location. Okay, there's the leader. I think now we really have them all. Also, that sword's probably going to be pretty decent. 19 damage. Let's compare it to the orcish sword that he has. Although I forgot to pick up this note.
Ooh, a journal. Love a good journal. They're always full of clues. Step 1 of being a bandit leader, write down your evil plan. Never fails.
Yeah, people here do have a little bit of an odd tendency to write down all their evil plans. But yes, 15 versus... Yeah, that sword's better by a good bit. If I found this early game, I wouldn't be using it because it'd be a little bit overpowered for early game, but since we're level 18 at the moment, I think it's we're warranted in actually using it. So yeah, let's see what this journal and this note say. Notes on the blacksmith. Camera's freaking out a little bit.
Sounds like we ought to head over to Half Moon Mill when we have time. Can't have the secrets of this armor falling into the wrong hands. Again.
Can't really fault Lucian for commenting on it while I have the note open. Normally your inventory isn't unpaused, I just have a mod that does that. So apologies on his behalf for commenting on that before I actually read the note. Not his fault. Our blacksmith, Yoftin, or Joftin, I assume it's Yoftin though, has gone mad. Most of the time he spouts nonsense. This all started 3 days ago. Now he won't even pick up his hammer. We've tried to talk sense into the lout, but it's like he doesn't even see us. He wrote down the means to forge our golden arms and armor and that of the seducers, but he never told a soul where he left the blasted notes. If we weren't holding out hope that he might snap out of it, we would have already parted his head from the rest of him. Lately, he's been going on about playing under the bridge, like he was still a child. That's where I always hid my toys, he said. I know his kin used to live around Half Moon Mill. We should round up some folks and have a look. Yeah, so it sounds like we'll have some notes on some decent equipment at Half Moon Mill. Not that I can smith any of it, but it might be valuable to somebody who can. Also, it's already 6:40 p.m. I forgot that we slept in a lot because of our failures at studying. Alright, what does the journal say? Again, the camera's freaking out. Sorry about that. Now, this is what I call easy
Looks
coin.
like we ought to pay this kinfowl fellow a visit. You know, the stabby kind.
Yes, thank you, Lucian.
Not gonna lie, still pretty bad.
The Imperial was talking in the background, so I was just listening to it. Now, this is what I call easy coin. I'm proud to be one of the saints. Every few days, Resod comes down the road and his wares are ours for the taking. We don't take everything, mind you. If he doesn't got nothing to sell, he can't stay in business, and then where would we be? We just skim a bit off the top each time. Kinthal should be happy with our latest take. He'll be leaving for his camp up near Carthfaston to pay us a visit soon. Those damn seducers were eating into our profits until we drove them off up north. Other merchants passed through those parts, so maybe they'll stay gone. Alright, so we have an idea where their leader Kinthal is, and as Lucian said, we could perhaps pay him a visit of the stabby kind, or in my case, the burny kind. We have another one of these weird bugs.
My word, what in the world are you? Surely not an elytra. How did you get here and locked up in a cage like that? Poor thing.
This is the second one I've seen. That's the exact same line I used for the last one I found, so I'm not going to use that again. Did the bandits lock you up? Well, you're free. Good luck out there. Alright, so we could camp out here. We're not going to get great sleep, especially with these Imperials skulking about in pain, and one of them seeming to not realize he could put his shield down by now, Mr. Ulrich. But it is getting pretty late. I suppose we could go a little bit north and spend the night in Rorikstead, although that makes me wish I picked up some of those delivery jobs to Rorikstead. We could do that. Just go there for the night. Yeah, before finding Kinthal in the morning. That sounds like a good plan. Alright, there's a wolf up ahead, so just going to deal with that, because wolves are menaces and should be dealt with excessive force, because they will show you no mercy themselves. There's a fox. You show mercy, so you don't get blasted with my eldritch flame. So yeah, stuff I've learned this episode. We are more competent in combat than we used to be back before we got our adept level destruction spell. Still a little bit of a glass cannon though. We're getting one shot by arrows mainly, which is a bit of a problem because of course I have to close the distance somewhat with archers, although it does help that I have ranged attacks of my own. So yeah, I just have to be a little bit more careful around archers, perhaps be a little bit more strategic with my skeleton. Why are you attacking me? That's what you get. It was wild magic that did that, not me, but still, a very fitting fate.
That was terrifying.
Do I have a bounty? Total lifetime bounty 0. Morris is apparently a goody two-shoes.
Remember? Hopefully these gifts will put us in her good graces.
Sorry about your guard. You saw that. He attacked me. I defended myself. Wonder if I maybe somehow accidentally shot an Imperial during the skirmish with the bandits. But then again, the other ones that were nearby didn't turn hostile, so I don't know what that's about. Whatever. Maybe that one Imperial was just tired of dealing with nobles all day and thus wanted to commit suicide by mage. I mean, he was pretty nearby when I killed that saber cat. Or maybe that was his pet cat, and I should feel bad. Lucian's just humming like he's not hearing me ramble on like a lunatic. I do not blame you for thinking I'm a little bit insane. It's getting pretty dark, so I'm going to throw up some candlelight. For the viewers at home, even though I personally think this does hinder visibility somewhat, I can't really see that well beyond the actual light emitted by the spell, but oh well. It at least makes the immediate vicinity more visible to you guys. Yeah, I look forward to getting my Arcanist Torch spell so I could just toggle the light on and then just leave it on without having to recast it, then toggle it off when I'm done with it.
Maik wishes you well.
You're called the liar. Are you lying about wishing me well?
Maik does not remember his childhood. Perhaps he never had one. Nords are so serious about beards. So many beards. Maik thinks they wish they had glorious manes like Khajiit.
No comment about my beard.
Maik is very practical. He has no need for mysticism. Maik is tired now. Go bother somebody else.
Morris gets the strangest feeling talking to that Khajiit. Feels like he knows more than he's letting off. I, of course, know that he is subtly breaking the fourth wall. Shouldn't be too far from Rorikstead now. Can't really see too well, though, ahead. I might investigate that place.
All right. Hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
Walk away right now.
Well, I can see you're not one to be trifled with. Let this be a warning to you.
That was probably the worst moment to have some, like, saliva get caught up in my throat, because it made my voice sound like it was quivering when I was saying walk away right now. Just making Lucian catch up because he seems to have lost us a little bit. But yes, as I was going to say, we're probably going to check out that place in the morning because I see a ghost. I actually rather like the quest that's attached to that place. It's more Anniversary Edition content, so it's nothing too deep. It's a lot of reading and a lot of looking around, but I actually do like that quest quite a bit. Don't really bother with restoring the plantation or anything, but the quest to get it is kind of nice. Okay, so this looks like the inn here.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Yeah, so I'm gonna rent a room and then have some dinner. And why does it look like there are so many innkeeps around here? But yes, next time we will go and investigate that plantation that's down the hill, because that's where I'm gonna end this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.